Well, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. For the most part, cloud cover working its way through, but we have a bit of a precipitous week on the outlook, all thanks to a couple of systems working through, especially once we look towards Thursday, Friday. This rain really could start to ramp up in our general region, but in the time being, we're watching for the transition between light rain and potentially even snow as the temperature fluctuates up and down around that freezing point. So looking across the region, cloud cover is building back in. Even a couple of light drops are beginning to develop all off to the east of us at this point, but when we expand this view out, what we can really see is that stationary front is still draped across, for the most part, North Dakota, but that's what's prompting the cloud cover, and it's along that stationary front that we are watching for a couple of systems to continue to keep working on through. So what we're going to see is over these next couple of days, this low pressure system is going to lift up. That's going to create just enough energy in our area to offer Monday some light rain. For the most part, scattered drops overall, and potentially a couple little flakes. No major accumulations with this, potentially a tenth of an inch when all is said and done. Tuesday, we hold on to a couple just stray drops here and there. Once again, no major accumulations with either of these, but that low pressure system you see over California is going to be moving into our general region, and that is going to be our playmaker for Thursday and Friday as we plan ahead. But giving you a closer view, basically Monday we could watch for rain and snow event, a couple of drizzly events into the afternoon and that night. Tuesday as well, still watching for the potential for both rain and snow. Once again, no major accumulations really with any of this, but still do have to factor in the fact that it will be occurring. All right, winds will be out of the east at this point, around that 15 to 20 mile per hour range, fairly consistently as well. And that is going to be the course of our next 2 days as it stays out of the east, as we are on the northerly side of that stationary front. But for tonight, 32 degrees is going to be that low. Light drizzle will be around, and because we reached that freezing point, light snowflakes could develop, especially close to the AM hour. Now, for Monday, we are watching rain to move on through 42 degrees, and that wind will still be sticking around. And then late in the course of Monday into Tuesday, we are watching for a little snow to redevelop. Tuesday, for the most part, just light smattering of drops working their way on through. Wednesday, similar case. For the most part, Wednesday is actually looking to be a mostly cloudy day, but there is the potential for some rain. Now, Thursday and Friday, though, they have the better chances. The more powerful system works in a whole bunch of moisture, and that's what's going to prompt some better precipitation on the whole. The good news is, once you look ahead towards the weekend, looking relatively dry at this point, bolstering temperatures back into the 50s and 60s, but you know what? It's April. We kind of just expect temperatures to be this way. We expect the atmosphere to behave this way. We're in a transitional phase as we move closer to that summertime month. So this isn't out of the ordinary, and any of this moisture at this point is good moisture, and we'll take it. All right, I'm meteorologist Connor Askowitz through Watertown Weather Watch Forecast. Thank you much for joining me, and have a wonderful beginning of your week.